He stood on stage, a god among men, bathed in the glow of 100,000 lighters. His name was Jax Ryder, the voice of a generation, the heartthrob of a million posters. Every scream from the crowd was a testament to his legend. But as the opening chords of his most famous ballad, Echoes of You, filled the stadium, a silence fell over the stage. He gripped the microphone, his knuckles white, but the words wouldn't come. The music swelled, the fans waited, but Jax Ryder, the rock star who had everything, couldn't sing. This wasn't the first time. For months, it had been the same agonizing ritual. The roar of the crowd, the blinding lights, and then ... nothing, his voice. Once a thunderous force that could shake arenas was now a ghost. The tabloids had a field day. Ryder's meltdown, the silent star. They speculated about burnout, about hidden vices, but they were all wrong. The truth was far simpler and infinitely more painful. He wasn't just missing his voice. He was missing a part of his soul. He was missing Lena. They met long before the screaming fans and sold-out tours. He was just Jackson, a kid with a beat-up guitar and a notebook full of clumsy lyrics. She was Lena, a painter with stardust in her eyes and a laugh that sounded like wind chimes. They found each other in a dimly lit coffee shop on a rainy Tuesday. He played a song he'd just written, his voice trembling with nerves. She listened, not just with her ears, but with her entire being. When he finished, she didn't just clap. She saw the music inside him. Lena became his world. She was the melody to his rhythm, the color to his grayscale life. He wrote songs on napkins while she sketched his portrait. She'd hum a tune while painting and he'd turn it into a rock anthem by morning. His lyrics, once generic and hollow, began to breathe. They were filled with her smile, the way she tucked her hair behind her ear, the quiet strength in her gaze. Echoes of You wasn't just a song. It was their story, written in the late hours of the night, their fingers intertwined. She was the one who pushed him to play at that open mic night, the one that got him noticed. She was backstage at his first real gig, mouthing the words along with him. As his star began to rise, she was his anchor, his quiet harbor in the storm of newfound fame. While the world saw Jax Ryder, the leather-clad rock god, she still saw Jackson, the boy with the nervous smile and the guitar. She kept him grounded, reminding him of the man behind the persona. The bigger he got, the more the world demanded of him. Tours stretched into months, then years. Phone calls became shorter, visits rarer. The industry machine pulled him further and further away. He was surrounded by people, yet he had never felt more alone. He tried to write, but the songs felt empty. He was describing a memory of a memory, a faded photograph of the vibrant life they once shared. The breaking point came on the night he won his first major award. He stood on the stage, the heavy trophy in his hand, and thanked his band, his manager, the fans. He forgot to thank her. He didn't mean to. Her name was just lost in the dizzying whirlwind of the moment. He called her from the after-party, champagne buzzing in his ears, but the line was quiet. He realized in that moment that while he was chasing the roar of the crowd, he had let go of the one voice that truly mattered. She left a note. It wasn't angry or accusatory. It was just sad. You need to be free to shine, but I can't live in your shadow anymore. I need to find my own light. It was as if all the color had been drained from his world, leaving only shades of gray. And so his voice left too. It wasn't a physical ailment, it was a spiritual one. How could he sing about love when he had let it slip through his fingers? How could he perform Echoes of You when the you was gone, leaving only the echo? His songs were promises he had broken, love letters he had failed to deliver. Each note was a reminder of his failure, a testament to what he had lost. His music was born from her, and without her, it was just noise. Back in the present, under the stadium lights, the band vamped, trying to cover his silence. The crowd grew restless. He closed his eyes, shutting out the sea of faces, and saw only hers. The pain was sharp, a physical ache in his chest, and in that pain he found a single, fragile note. He raised the microphone, his hand no longer shaking. This song, he began, his voice raspy, raw, but undeniably his. This song is for Lena, I'm sorry. Then he sang. It wasn't the powerful, polished performance everyone expected. It was broken, vulnerable, and heartbreakingly real. Every lyric of Echoes of You was a confession, every chord a plea for forgiveness. He wasn't Jax Ryder, the rock god, anymore. He was just Jackson, a boy with a guitar, singing his heart out for the girl he loved. The stadium was silent, captivated not by a performance, but by a man bearing his soul. He didn't know if she was listening. He didn't know if he could ever get her back. But as he sang the final line, a single tear tracing a path down his cheek, he knew one thing for sure. He had found his voice again. Because he finally understood that he wasn't just singing about her, he was singing asterisk to asterisk her, and that made all the difference. What do you think happened next? Does a story like this deserve a second chance? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your stories and opinions. If you enjoyed this look behind the music, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more stories you won't hear anywhere else. Thanks for watching, and remember, the heart remembers what the world forgets.